Hey, what's up guys, this is Arvind, your favorite automobile and tech reviewer. So it is September, the month of Apple iPhones. Apple usually launches their Apple iPhones on September every year, and they did the same on this year as well. So here is the iPhone 13 Pro with 120Hz display. Let's go and get it unboxed. So the iPhone 13 Pro comes in a box without plastic wrapping, that is thin and black in color to show it is a Pro iPhone with the blue Apple logo and iPhone branding. That varies on the color you buy. So now we have the pull tabs instead of plastic wraps. That's a nice move by Apple in order to protect the environment. Let's pull these tabs off. Just 2 swipes and you are into your iPhone. That's it. Just 2 pull tabs. That's it. Let's lift the top box. And here we have the iPhone 13 Pro in Sierra blue color. Oh man, that blue looks really damn cool. It is very much light and it reminds me of the sky blue and ice blue. Wow, the camera is really huge. It has a lot of bulk to it. The side stainless steel attracts less fingerprint compared to iPhone 12 series. Yeah, it still attracts fingerprints, but it's very much less compared to the iPhone 12 series. And it's close to silver now. It looks like a silver iPhone from the sides. This iPhone really looks compact in my hand as I come from iPhone 12 Pro Max. Wow, there is the power button, volume up and down and the silent toggle switch. Let's take this paper off and look at the smaller notch. If you have noticed, the earpiece has moved to the top to make the notch smaller. Let's turn it on. Yeah, it's so refreshing and happy to see the Apple logo on the iPhone. Let's take a look on the size and how much bigger the camera bump has become. Whoa, it's really big. The 12 Pro Max looks like a baby in front of it. So you are now greeted with the hello, hola, bonjour screen that you get when you install your iOS 15 on your iPhones. Namaste. Yeah. I wish I can see a Tamil in that lock screen. It would be nice. Let's hit this iPhone and let's continue with the first impressions. Yeah. India. So which color is your favorite, Pacific Blue or Sierra Blue? So there is a SIM ejector tool and some documentation and a single Apple sticker. If you notice, the Apple sticker comes on a paper, not a plastic wrap. This is the same content you got with the iPhone 12 as well. There is a USB Type-C to Lightning cable. So here is the iPhone 13 Pro. How it differs from the iPhone 12 Pro Max and what is new on this new iPhone 13 Pro. Let's talk about it. So there are 3 major improvements on the iPhone 13. The first one is better display with 120Hz refresh rate, and the second one is better camera quality with visually larger sensors, and the third one is the better battery life according to Apple. Let's see all of the things that are improved with the iPhone 13 briefly. First, let's talk about the display. The display size remains the same as the iPhone 12's from last year. The iPhone 13 now comes with a 5.4-inch mini version and a 6.1-inch non-Pro iPhone 13 model and a 6.1-inch iPhone 13 Pro that we have here now, and the 6.7-inch Mammoth iPhone 13 Pro Max. This is actually 12 Pro Max for the size I'm referring to it. And yeah, the notch has become slightly smaller, so the screen size remains the same, but the Pro iPhone gained a long-awaited feature called 120Hz or ProMotion, which was already seen in iPad Pro models. So what is 120Hz or ProMotion on iPhones? It is an adaptive refresh rate gained by using a LTPO OLED display that refreshes according to the content you are watching on the iPhone. While you are scrolling, it will be at 120Hz. If you are watching video in 24fps, it will clock down to 24fps to save battery and to make the movies you watch realistic as the artist intended. And the displays are brighter in the iPhone 13 series. The iPhone 13 Pro can go up to 1000 nits of maximum brightness in normal usage and 1200 nits of brightness when viewing HDR content. Likewise, the iPhone 12 can go only up to 800 nits of normal brightness, but the iPhone 13 Pro can go up to 1000 nits, so that is a 200 nits of brightness difference, and the HDR capabilities of iPhone 12 Pro and 13 Pro remains the same at 1200 nits of brightness. So you may have noticed the notch has shrunk in size by 20% according to Apple. This is just a visual difference and nothing else. No battery percentage Apple. So that's it for the display, and let's now move on to the cameras. This is really big, huge bump in camera. Let's talk about it. The cameras are same with 3 12 megapixel sensor, but has a wider aperture in every lens, and it is now visually bigger and has a new camera bump. And there is also LiDAR scanner and a flash and a microphone for video recording. Now every phone in the 13 lineup features a sensor shift technology from iPhone 13 mini to iPhone 13 Pro Max. Last year it was only exclusive to 12 Pro Max, but now it supports on entire iPhone 13 lineup and has a new ultra-wide sensor that are different from last year. The 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max has the same set of cameras. Unlike last year, the 12 Pro Max had better cameras than the 12 Pro last year. So the 13 Pro and Pro Max have the same set of cameras. So one can now go and get the 13 Pro and still can get the higher quality photos that the Pro Max only can take. The iPhone 13 series now can shoot in cinematic mode, that is nothing but a portrait mode for videos. The cinematic mode also uses rack focus system that are only used in Hollywood films, etc. And the Pro iPhone gains ProRes video recording. So what is ProRes? ProRes is a file format for video shooting. It collects all the raw data and combines in it, so you can make lot of changes in the post-production. And yes, the ProRes feature only works in 1080p in 30 fps if you choose the 128GB version. But unlike 128, 256GB, 512 and 1TB versions, yes, the iPhone finally comes in 1TB version. These can all shoot in 4K 30 fps in ProRes. This ProRes feature will be available to Pro iPhones later this fall, according to Apple. Next up is the better battery life. So the better battery life has been advertised by Apple for the entire 13 series, and the entire 13 lineup has become bulkier than the iPhone 12 series due to the bigger batteries, and the efficient yet powerful A15 Bionic chipset will make the battery claims true, according to me. Still, I have not tested yet, but it comes in the full review. I will say everything about the battery in the full review. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel to watch full review on this iPhone 13 Pro series and a lot of iPhone content and iPhone 13 compared with iPhone 12 series. So subscribe, I can wait. I hope you're done. So next up is the A15 Bionic chipset. The A15 is the fastest smartphone chip in planet Earth, with little increment in CPU scores compared to the last year's A14 Bionic chipset. Already the A14 Bionic is way faster than the competition. The A15 just smokes the competition now. And with the new 5-core GPU on the Pro iPhones, the graphic performance has taken a leap with 14,000 plus Geekbench scores. The non-Pro models still come with a 4-core GPU for your information. And there are still a 6GB of RAM on Pro iPhones, same as the last year's iPhones. Just 6GB, no 8. I was hoping for 8, but it was still a 6. Next time Apple. But here the 6GB is more than enough for the iPhones, especially the iOS has a lot of better optimization in the RAM department. So the physical dimensions really staying the same. At the bottom we have the lightning port. Yes, still a lightning port with a 3-dot hold for the microphones and a 5-dot hold for the speaker. And at the top there is nothing. The earpiece has been moved to the top of the notch to reduce the size of the notch actually. And there is a power button, no ultra wide band in the India, so there is no cutout for that. And there is a volume up and down button and a silent toggle switch. That's it, that's pretty much it. This iPhone 13 series also carries a lot of features from the iPhone 12 series, like the MagSafe magnets, LiDAR scanner, surgical grade stainless steel body, and ceramic shield, which is more tough and scratch resistant compared to normal glasses. There are 4 color options on the Pro iPhones, including this new Sierra blue color, which looks good, and it also looks like a ice blue or sky blue, but I'm digging the Pacific blue color, which looks really good. See for yourself, which is your favorite color? Comment down below. Let me know what is your favorite color of the iPhones. There are also gold, silver and the graphic color on the Pro iPhones. Also, comment down your favorite color of the iPhone 13 series and what color you are personally getting. I would be excited to see what color you choose for your iPhone 13. So that's it for the unboxing and first impressions of this iPhone 13 Pro. This is a really compact, fast and a smooth device. So the prices of the iPhones are in the description down below. Subscribe to my channel for the reviews and comparison of the iPhone 13 Pro with the 12 Pro and to lot other iPhones and lot of videos focusing on the new iPhones. Thank you so much for watching. Come hang out with me on Instagram and Twitter. Links to that are in the description. And yeah, let's always create a spark.